Okay, so I took my nap and I didn't prep anything. So I'm gonna make the, what did we call it? The chopped peppers? Not stuffed peppers, chopped peppers, something like that. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna get, I'll turn it over after when I'm ready for the, so I took the ground beef and I got the minute rice. I'm gonna put that over there. And I went to Walmart, so I got my onion and my pepper. And I did pick up more cheese. So we'll keep that cold until I'm ready to shred it. So, and I need garlic. I'll need garlic, and there's the cheese. Soy sauce. Just a sec. I don't want to forget. I wrote it down. Okay. Onion, pepper, garlic, rice, soy sauce, spices, salt and pepper. Oh, the beef stock. Where did I put that at now? Right here. And tomatoes. Beef stock, I got that. I couldn't find a canned one, so it says beef stock with red wine. So, and I got cherry tomatoes that I'll cut up. And so I'm going to do the pepper first. I'm going to use these containers. So, these little containers. So I'll do that after. So I'm gonna chop up the, I got yellow. It's not as gassy or as the green, I think. So instead of stuffing them, and I'm gonna cut them up real small, so you will be able to, I'll show you. It's going to be a long video. While I'm doing this, if you don't want to watch me do it, you can fast forward. So they're going to be about, and the onions will be the same size, right? So I'll do the pepper. So it's the same stuff that you put in a stuffed pepper, really, but I got tin foil. You put tin foil over the casserole. Cook everything in an electric frying pan, right? So I'll do probably, I got the smallest one I could find. The smallest pepper. Because I'm cutting them up small enough that, and you could get the red one. The red and the yellow was the same price. Just a little bit more. Cost a little bit more. 20 cents more, I think, than the green. But I guess if you peel them too, it will take a lot of the gas out of it. But I'm not peeling no peppers. I'll just won't put as much in it. And so, cutting up the yellow pepper. I don't think you can see, but I can't put my thing up any higher, so I'll show you how much peppers I'll put in. Almost the whole pepper, and it was quite small. So, okay. I'm just cutting around it and probably waste some of it, but I just don't feel like digging at the seeds today. Okay, so That's what I got left of the pepper. I could cut around it, but I'm not being fancy. This is gonna be fast, and so about that much, right? So while I'm at it, and I got this wet, I'm gonna take the cherry tomatoes, no, grape tomatoes, I guess, but anyway, I'll be open it. And I'm just gonna cut the little ones in half, and the bigger ones I'll cut in 3 to make it all the same size, right? So the tiny ones in half, and the bigger one 3. So anyway, get this done. It shouldn't take too long. Once this is done, you just throw everything in an electric frying pan. So just the prep that takes long, eh? I don't think the canned tomatoes I don't think they would have been good. I think you gotta actually it'd be too juicy or something, eh? So I'm just doing it this way. Yeah, so I went to Walmart and it took me an hour, and I was outside for about 45 minutes. I was outside and I was talking to Nikki, and she's coming on the 21st there. And then we're gonna go out and we're gonna go to a buffet thing or something, I think next weekend, Saturday night. And but you get in there, they change it. Now, I go to South Serve because I don't have time to wait. And it was quite busy, and I gotta catch the bus. I get up in there, and then they don't say your own bags anymore because they don't sell bags or whatever. But anyway, then I get to the end, and it came to $74 what I got. Then it asks if I want to do partial payment. Now if I do partial payment, and they gave an option like $50, $100, $150, if I would have put $50, it came to $74. Who's gonna pay the $24? The next person after me? Like, I don't understand that one. Then I found a button, pay it in full or something, pay the full amount. Like, how do you do a partial payment? Because they don't take cash. Like, and then $100, it comes to 74. They had an option, 50, 100, 150, 200. Why would I pay $100 on 74 bucks? I don't. Anyway, I just got. So I'm gonna use almost that whole container. I don't think I should use that much, so should I? Anyways, I got a little. So that much with the cherry tomatoes. They're all about that size there. So anyhow, so I'll take this tomatoes, put it up here. Now I wanted to keep that for the onion. Now I want to wipe it because wipe the counter off. Reason I don't want it too wet for the onion and the garlic. Okay, I like a dry cutting board. Okay, so I'm gonna put this, open it. I'll have everything all prepped and ready to rumble. How in the world do you open this thing now? Man, there. Okay, yeah, okay, so got that, put that over there, have it all handy, and salt and pepper, and they said paprika because Mom, I looked at a recipe and it was pretty close to what Mom did, so where's my paprika? Paprika. Paprika. Must be this one. Yeah. Paprika, and then it said some type of steak spice. So I'm gonna use that. The cake. It is a steak spice seasoning. So, and I got the garlic. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the onion in two. Because I'm not gonna use all that onion. And put it in a bag, sort of. Not a very good bag, but okay. So I got that. And I'll take this cheese out and move my thing. I'm gonna put the onion in that. Okay. Put the onion in the same square sort of thing. I don't want a whole lot of onion. I just backed up. I got the peppers. That will probably bother me. Okay, so take the top layer off the onion. And I'm no chef. I remember I used to watch Momma a lot though. I wasn't allowed to touch anything, but I could sit and watch her. She didn't mind me watching her, but she didn't get me to do nothing. She didn't want nobody in the touching anything. Even when she made cookies and that, I could watch her and have the spoon after, or the egg beater have the things there to lick off, but she didn't want no help. I could sit and watch. I had to be quiet. She didn't want me to talk either. So I'd watch her cook, but when I got older, I asked her to show me how to do bread, but oh, you gotta wake up at 5 in the morning. I'm like, hell with that. You don't have to wake up. Shit, I could do bread at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Anyway. So, she would though. It wasn't, she discouraged me from, and she did bread because Granny done bread at 5 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, I don't think there's a special time. They just used to do it early in the morning. And then it'll rise, and it don't take that long to rise, but they wanted to have it done by 10 o'clock, I think. I don't know. Anyhow, don't know the story of that one, but I see me make bread any time of day. You have to be 5 o'clock in the morning, wake up with the roosters to make bread. Anyway, I think you wake up before the roosters at that time. Anyway, so just cut the onions, not fancy, but they're cut small enough. Not supposed to talk, that's a secret. Stand back and keep your mouth shut cutting onions and you won't cry. So that's why I'm trying not to talk. Don't get no juice in your eyeballs and don't breathe it in, right? Anyway, that's the best way. I'm hungry. I might have enough time to go over to dollar store once I'm done this. They close so early, they close at 6. So this is going to be like my dinner, sort of like what I do at work. I used to get hungry around 4, so by the time this is cooked, be close enough to... And I'll do the thumbnail. I'll cut it, and so about that much onion, I would say, eh? And they're all pretty much about that size. Okay, so I got the onion. Clean this up. Now, I'm going to squish up the garlic but I'm just gonna put it on a cutting board and just pick it up off of that. I'm not gonna put it in a container. And the cheese, I'm going to grate it on a plate. So I'm gonna take the garlic and my fancy garlic, what am I gonna call it? I got it at dollar store, right? So the Ponda was gonna buy one at Sallard's, and it was almost $10 one time. I was with her. I said, you can get them at dollar store. A lot cheaper than that. So she got one. I was gonna pick one up at the same time, but I didn't. I'll wait out and then okay, so I'm gonna crush my garlic in this and just put it on a cutting board. It's nothing to, I don't want to put it on in a container. So, oh my God, you need muscles. Maybe I should have cut that in two, right? Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. There. Okay, get this over here. Squirt it all over the place, but that's fine. There. Okay. Come on. So, I did one thing so far. One clove. One, I don't know what you call them. What do you call these? But it was quite big. One of those cloves, alright? One. I'm just going to do two. That should be good enough. I don't want a whole lot of garlic. I got one big one. And I got one little one. So, and here we go. Let's play with this again. That's a real little one. Okay. So, minced it. Mince it, isn't it? It minces it, right? When I use this machine. I think it minces it. Okay. So that's enough garlic. Crushed. I think it's crushed garlic. Because you can buy it already at dollar store. So I got it all in a corner. And ready to go. I'm going to rinse this out though, because rinse it out a little bit just to get those pieces out of there. Okay, and put some spray. Okay, get rid of, put the garlic back in. Two cloves. No, cloves is a big one, right? The whole, I don't know what you call it. But anyway, two of them. One big one and one little one. Okay, so garlic. And now I need a shitload of cheese. Oh, I'm picking up stuff off the floor here. Okay, I need a shitload because I'm gonna put some in it, and then afterwards on top, I'll change the camera around once I. Oh damn. Okay, air conditioning. He turned it up for me. He was out in the hallway and I said, my air conditioning is not that good. It was just like an oven when I came back. So he turned it off. I had the two fans going, but I went underneath the blanket and I passed out. I needed it. I was so tired. Okay, so the cheese, the shitload of cheese, right? So we gotta grate the cheese. So I'm going to use that end. You probably won't be able to see me. You can't see any of it, but I'm been showing this. So I got the tomato, I got the peppers, the onion, the garlic, and then the cheese. And I got the salt, pepper, paprika, steak spice, beef stock, minute rice, and ground beef. So I'll probably start out with just this, because this is what I'm going to put in it, and then I'll open up the other one and then I'll grate it right on top of it, you know what I mean? I'll just put it on top and I'll show you once I'll probably grate all this, because you never know, I might have enough I don't think I put a whole lot in it, just a little bit. I turned the heat off, put a little bit, something like that. And I gotta invest in spoons. It's ridiculous. Crazy. I could have had that door open too until I turned that on. Let me open the door because it's getting hot and I'm stupid. I should have had that open. Just close it when I put the, because it's so cool in there. Oh my goodness, now it's like a freezer. Okay. So, I'm going to start out with this amount. I don't think I have enough. I'm going to want more. Okay. I'm starting out with that much. Of garlic, cheese, onion. I'll turn the camera. I gotta invest. These are dollar store and I keep on breaking the handle. My welfare. Oh well, whatever. Okay, so, and just a sec here, I'll turn yours over around in a second. Yes, I gotta invest in a nice expensive one because a dollar store, the handle breaks when I'm washing them. Like, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, okay, so I'll turn it around. Okay, so I've got my beef. Let me see how good I can get this. I'm gonna try, so hold on. Oh, I think I don't need to put it on nothing. And it's a little wobbly. 22 minutes, that's not bad. Okay. There. Just put it up just a little bit. Okay, you can see, right? I think. Yeah, you can see. And I might not have to put, I don't got the pan on. Okay, so I'll close the door a little bit now. I'll close the door, just in case. Okay, so I got the ground beef in there and I chop it up in little pieces. I should have put a little bit of olive oil, right? Well, this isn't the olive, but whatever. A little bit of oil. Okay. So, crunch this up until it's all brown. So I got it all prepared. Got everything out that I need. Okay, so just don't want it to smoke too much. My fire alarm's way over there though, inside. I don't think it would go off. I usually have the fan going, but then you wouldn't be able to hear me for sure. So, okay, so, give up the ground beef. You could use ground sausage, beef with pork, Italian sausage where you can take off the plastic, or I'm just using ground beef. That's all I'm using. Lean. It's lean, so there's not a whole lot of fat. I suppose you could probably put chicken, right? I think that's this stuff. There. I think you could put chicken. We got a heat wave going on out there. Really, really hot. Then I get on the bus and had to wait 15 minutes. Bus driver, ding dong, he wouldn't. The air conditioning, he didn't have it on. But we were sitting at the arena for 15 minutes. He could have at least opened the kid's window on the door. You know what I mean? I had milk and stuff and cheese. I was thinking it was going to melt in there for 15 minutes. I was talking on the phone with Nikki though at the time, but I was like, geez, man. Air conditioning. don't know of these people. But, so I want to make sure all of it's brown. I want it cooked. Because when it goes in that toaster oven, everything's going to be cooked. The rice is going to be, the rice even. You know what I'm going to do right now? That reminds me. I'm going to move this, because I'll be putting it in that after. I'm going to move my, I could use the double burner one that I had. The double burner, but I only need one just to cook the rice. And I'll plug it in over here, see, because, okay, because I don't want to use two plug-ins in the same, for this place, probably burn up or something, never know. So I'm going to do the rice. Okay. I need to do rice and do the oil. Some people put butter. I think Mom used to put butter. I'm just putting a little bit of oil. Once that boils, that way there it's going to be cooked a little bit the minute rice, okay? When I put it, I want everything cooked because that toaster oven is in a convention oven. Like it's not a real, so everything will be cooked. The meat will be cooked. And I want to make sure the green pepper and onions cook. So you guys can see it. Good, good, good. So ground beef. It's still a little pink, but I'll be cooking the peppers and onions a little while too. I'm going to put the peppers in first because they take longer. Okay, add the pepper. And the garlic. And the garlic. I want the peppers cooked really good. They probably just sweat when you put the stuff in it, eh? I never ever taste stuffed peppers like that. Only this way. It would taste the same, but the peppers wouldn't cook that good. Really, right? Because I don't know. Anyway, so I want to add my spices now. So I got pepper. To your preference. I don't measure nothing. And paprika. You can use the barbecue. What is it? Roasted paprika or whatever, but we never had anything fancy like that. So the steak thingy, spice, the cake. I like the Montreal one too. I thought I had the Montreal. Anyway. Oh, that smells good, eh? Okay. Once this is cooked, add in my onion and the tomato and the cooked rice. And some of the cheese. Fast, simple. While I got it cooking in there, I'm going to go out and have a cigarette. I'm only going to cook it half hour for $3.50 because everything's cooked. I mean, it's just mostly just to melt the cheese and shit, right? Is this thing on? Come on. I don't have a cover for that one, see? Anyway, that's okay. It's only 5-minute rice. So. Okay, so if it don't smarten up, what I can do because this will boil the rice and cook it too. If it don't smarten up. Now I'll do the onion. That one. I'll sweep after and scrub. I always do. Whenever I cook, I just make a mess and just sweep and scrub after. With one of them wet towels down thing. It's wet. Get that at the dollar store too. I'll make the dollar store. I'll make the dollar store. So we got this cooking. That don't smarten up and cook. I'm just going to put the rice. I thought I'd be able to do it ahead of time. I should have been cooking the rice while I wasn't even thinking. But it's minute rice. So now I'll add the tomatoes. But whenever I add tomatoes, the spaghetti sauce, or anything that has a sauce, sorry for the noise, I always, even though they're great tomatoes, I know they're sweet. I just like my sugar, at least a tablespoon of sugar. I find it cuts the acid down and something. I don't know. Anyhow, so now, what I do, I'm going to add some of this, and then I'll probably just add the rice to it because my water, I'll just add some rice to it. So, I don't know how much I use, probably about half right now. So let this boil up a little bit, add my minute rice. Let it cook for 15 minutes. Put it in the... But I do have to put the cheese too. So screw this. I'm fed up with that. I'm fed up. We're not doing it that way. Take too long. I'm not playing with you. Okay. So I probably would put... This is my measuring cup. Okay. Not milliliters. Probably half a cup. So I'm going to put a cup. I'm going to put a cup of rice. So that's about... Where in the hell did the measurements go? There we go. Half a cup is about there. Would you, or no, that's a full cup. Yeah, probably a cup, eh? No, yeah. I don't want to spill my rice. That's a cup. Cup of rice. That looks good. That looks good. And that's boiling, so let that rice cook good. Then put the cheese in it. I think this is too running, so hopefully it thickens up a little bit with the cheese. That beef though, with that red wine, I can smell that red wine. Oh well. I can smell the vinegary. I couldn't get all beef, they didn't have. Anyway, that's okay. So let this thicken up a little bit because it gotta thicken up a little. And cheese will thicken it up too. Yeah, I can smell from the, but that's okay. It'll be okay. Now, where did I put my glass thing? The glass thing is right there. I'm not even going to butter it or boil it or whatever, grease it. I've got a lot of, but I think this will thicken up. Too runny. Start from the rice will thicken it up, eh? Okay. Then I put the cheese. I'm going to need more cheese, so to cover it after. I'll use all that cheese. I'm going to use all that cheese in there, and then I'll grate some up. Yeah. Okay, let me put this back. Grate it on top. Then I put tin foil. Get the tin foil ready here. Yeah. So this is cooking good. The rice takes 15 minutes, so I'm gonna cook it for 15. Shut it off and stir the cheese around it. After. Let that thicken because I went over overboard with the broth, but that's okay. I don't want it dry. Okay, so now, oh, it's going to do tinfoil. Get that ready. Okay, got the tinfoil ready. Don't want to burn the house down. There we go. And I need a knife so that I'll probably just do it on top, like I said. I like the marble cheese because it's mixed, right? So I'll take about so I got this much cheese. That'll go on top of it. 15 minutes. See, if I would have had the rice cooked. But that's good though, because it's thickening, so I suppose. It's thickening. But, you know what I'm going to do. You know what I'm going to do, right? If you don't have tomato paste. Oh yeah, I was supposed to put a little bit of soy sauce, so I'm going to do ketchup. Let it sit in it and make it sweet too. And I forgot the soy sauce. And I can add a little bit of soy sauce. Maybe. A little bit of soy sauce. Not tomato. That ketchup will thicken it. Okay. Can you see it? Yeah. Oh yeah, that is thick enough because of the rice. I'm glad I got the minute rice. Because I got the 15-minute rice, I got 20-minute rice, I got all different rice. I got 1-minute rice, and I got the 5-minute rice. Oh yeah, she's thicking up good. Rice is cooking good. I think this is going to be good. I think. And then the thumbnail will be after it's cooked. It's only going to be a half hour, so I'm going to go out for a cigarette while this is cooking. I'm not going to film me eating it. Let it cook for another few minutes. Put that cheese in it. Just pour it, dump it there. I'm not going to put no oil, that's wet enough. How many minutes? 38, that's not bad, eh? I did 45 minutes. Once this, I'm almost done here. Almost done. Now, what I'm going to do is set it off, put the cheese that I already, can't go wrong with cheese, you can do cheese in anything. Okay, so go like this and put the cheese. Okay. Rice is going to cook too, and of course the rice is going to cook with for a half hour, and it's minute rice. Okay, so now what I do is I'm going to unplug it, plug the oven in, get rid of this. Don't want to burn myself, right? Okay, get rid of that. Put that over there. Dump it in the water. Okay, and I'm going to plug in the plug in that oven. Now, this should be fun. I want to dump. Can you see me? Make a mess. I don't know if it's too runny, but oh well. Geez, we'll dry it out, right? I'm just gonna dump it and then I'll level it after. Just don't know how big. We'll see. Okay, can you see? Yeah? Okay, wash that up after. Okay, move this over there. Put that there. Put that like that. Wow. Why is meat all on one side? I don't want that. There. Okay. I think it's gonna taste good. I'll let you know in the morning. If it is, I'm taking it for my lunch too. Okay, so I'm gonna take and grate the cheese on top, like I said. I'll get some on the floor. I'll just do it. I'll do it on the cutting board, I guess, and then just haul it over, and I can do it faster and messier because I'm just doing it on the cutting board, and then I can level it off, even it out on this. Okay. Okay, so I can even it out that way. Then I gotta put the tin foil. Okay. There's that. There's that. No good cheese. I really gotta sweep and scrub my floor. Okay. Anyhow. There's that. And then I put the tin foil. Put it in the oven, 350 for half hour. Everything's pretty much cooked, right? And sunny side down, right? Because you want the heat to go down and not up. So, I'll take the thumbnail after when it's all cooked. And hopefully you try it. See if you like it or not. That's how Mom used to make it. I used to watch, but I get bored and go watch. So, I mean, I didn't watch the whole, because I was young, right? I'd start watching her, and then, you know how when you're young, your attention span is not that, you know. So, anyhow, so, I'll see you in the morning, and it's 43 minutes.